Lights, camera, action. Okay, today we're going to shave. In case anybody comes in here and they're like, what's this video about? It's about shaving. And I don't use a double-edged razor because I have an open heart surgery and I take warfarin. That's another story. I've been in a kind of a crappy mood lately just because I had my tooth removed and, you know, it was one of my main biting teeth. And yeah, it's crazy, man. And it's like a week later and I have to, uh, go, get off the warfarin and then, uh, like right now, I'm back up to where my INR levels are. If you're a user of warfarin, you'll know you have to be at a certain level, so your blood is a little more slippery and it doesn't stick to your mechanical valve. If you have a mechanical valve, I've never met anybody else with a mechanical valve. If there was, what's up, Sticks? See, that's what, dude, that's what I love about 4 a.m. streams. You don't know who's gonna show up, dude. Long time no see. I mean, it's awesome, man. That's what I love about Duncan shows up sometimes. Sticks, I haven't seen you in a long time, man. Glad you're here, man. That is fucking awesome. Holy shit, Sticks is here. Yeah, man. I don't know if you've been watching that other stream. I'm not watching that other stream. I'm just tired of the toxicity. But man, I'm glad to see you here. Fernando! Hell yeah. You streamed at times I'm working or sleeping. Yeah, I know. And the streams aren't like super exciting where you would want to rewatch it or anything. Some people say I have an ASMR voice, so they like that. I'll admit I'm just kind of I love when somebody you haven't seen for a while shows up. Like Sandy's been here, Fernando's always here. I mean, I love the AM. He's he works. He's a professional. Like if I told you his job, you wouldn't believe it. But he's. But anyway, he's a very intelligent man. Um, I'm still Cuddles crew for life. That's funny shit. Oh shit, Cuddles. Yeah, the internet has spilled over into real life. BLEJ BLG Gaming Mew. Why is my camera falling? I have a new thing coming in. So, hey, what's up? I got 68 people in here. That's crazy, man. Hit the like. I mean, I arrived home and I was so tired that I fell asleep like for 6 hours and now I can't sleep. Hello, Josh. How you doing? Video, bro. What's with these Indian women on YouTube live laying on their back shaking? Uh, Mew, 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 mew. Where are you from, man? Miami. Yeah, I'm in the algorithm. Hell yeah, 77 people in the chat. Yeah, that's pretty cool, man. So I'm going to be using the Mocha Express. This is like one of my favorite brushes here. You can find this on AliExpress. You could use the code SHILL, cuddle shill, 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 mew, 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 mew. Dade, yeah, Miami Dade, man. And you could use the code cuddle shill if you want this for free. This is a Yaki brush, 24 millimeter. I like. Thank you, man. What am I talking about? Let me ask you a question. English or Spanish? I can't move because if you move, you're gay. I don't. You guys watch TikTok? Hey, thanks, Slayer, man. Homie was just on Kill Tony. I'm smoking a fat one for you, bro. That's cool. I subbed. Love that shirt. Dude, Magnum PI. I don't know. Do you know who Magnum PI is? English. Hell yeah. First one to move is gay. Trump 2024 English. Hell yeah, man. I gotta I got a new hat from AliExpress with, the Trump with fight, fight, fight. Dude, it's like the media doesn't like that. Elon Musk Elon Musk is exposing them, with I guess the autofill when you put in President Donald Trump, it doesn't show up and it is like President Donald Duck. Like, come on, man. Like this thing, the media hates it. The media hates it because it makes Trump look like, dude, this whole assassination attempt is going to be popular for hundreds of years. I mean, this is like history, man. Damn, love your hat. Yeah, I got this at AliExpress. By the way, $3, man. You can, and it's hard to find these. This company right here. I actually was looking for this company, and one of these websites was asking for, oh, you have the same one, like $75, and I was like, man, I really want, it's called Von Dutch, but I found it on AliExpress for like $3, man, and it's good. Yeah, when he stood up after taking rounds, as yeah, dude, yeah, I know, man. You you're a Gulf War vet, man. That's awesome, man. Thank you for your service. Who's my favorite singer? Um, can I be? Yeah, just say no. Um, dude, I listen to a lot of classic rock. I mean, like the music I listen to, Styx. I listen to Van Halen. I listen to Scorpions. I don't know. You know who Scorpions are? I kind of listen to. I'm not. I'm kind of bored with today's music. Do you have a pet? No, I need one, man. I need a pet. You can't be an admin. I have to know you. Like the people who are admins, I know. I know who they are. I've seen their face. They've come on stream. It's like I've been on YouTube forever. I mean, I know I don't have the sub count or whatever, but like, so they know me for years, you know? I'm just a kind of a dead channel, I guess, but like I've been doing this since like 2019, and my sub count hasn't grown or anything. It just is what it is. We have a tight knit community called the Cuddles Crew, but we just haven't grown. But the people here, I met some people. There's a guy who I speak with on the phone, Eric. Then we have other streams who hate the Cuddles Crew. You know, so this shaving soap right here smells like Beau de Jour, and obviously you can see the lather, right? The lather is really good. The glide is very good, gives really good protection, and it has a very nice post shave feel. Meaning, when you're done shaving, see you look at the shine there. I know a lot of people aren't into shaving. Like I see on Twitter, they're like, "Oh, real men don't shave." I'm like, dude, you're covering up your face because you're ugly. You're covering up your face because you're ugly, or you want to cover that double chin. And I have a double chin, but I reveal my double chin. But a lot of people, they grow goatees because they want to hide their double chin. It is what it is. I mean, I get reminded every day, hey, look at that double chin. You need to lose weight. And, come on. I'm not going to cover it up. I'm not going to, grow a really low. I mean, having a beard that's well maintained isn't bad. But some guys just, I don't know, man. It's kind of like, okay, so tell me if this is racist. Um, I was going out with a woman. I still talk to her, and she wanted to grow an afro. And I said, that's kind of revolutionary. I mean, like if we went out, people would think I'm a liberal, you know? I don't know. She's like really offended by that. I'm like, I don't know. I mean, I don't mean anything by it, but it is sort of revolutionary. And I'm sorry if I hurt your feelings. I mean, I think of the same way with like white guys who let their hair go all over the place and they don't trim their beards and they're like hippies. You know, I'm sorry, but that's how I view them. It's kind of hippie-ish. I'm just more into the clean cut. The people went from 70 to 12. Yeah, that's the way it is, man. It's the algorithm. So with the algorithm, so I'm in the algorithm. So what happens is I show up in the recommended for a little bit, and then the people they don't want to they don't care what I have to say, and they leave. You know, I don't understand what you're saying, but your shirt is very nice. Thanks, man. Yeah. Um. Yeah. So I kind of find it revolutionary. If she did grow her hair once, like, damn, this thing's driving me nuts. She did grow her hair like out like this, and I mean, she had a pretty face and everything, but it's just like I don't know, man. I don't know. She got very hurt by me saying it's revolutionary. Oh, I don't have any kind of schedule. Like I just I don't take this thing serious. I just uh, come on whenever. I don't have any days or times. If you start talking about Taylor Swift, your viewers will come back. Taylor Swift, Taylor Swift. Ah, white liberal women are the worst, man. Taylor Swift. Oh my God, Taylor Swift, Taylor Swift, Taylor Swift, Taylor Swift, Taylor Swift. I listened to one of her songs. I was like, it sucks. What do people see in Taylor Swift? It's like it's a woman empowerment thing. Like this is like, dude, women have the same rights as men these days. You know, I mean, I just don't understand the whole. I mean, maybe in the '60s, you know, it mattered, but nowadays, oh, good. Yeah. It doesn't matter. Everybody has the same rights. At this point, it's about getting more rights than the other. You know, like some people want more rights than a white cis male. You know, J Block's animations. So no, that's what it is about. It's about getting more rights than the white cis male. It's like special privileges. Can't say anything about Kamala Harris because you'll be deemed a racist. Kamala Harris, Kamala Harris, Kamala Harris. But you know, she promoted. Well, I would say, yeah, she promoted those riots that we had in Minnesota and Minneapolis. She was like, "It's gonna keep happening." I'm like, you know, I gave. I shouldn't brag about giving, but I did give some money to a black business owner in Minneapolis. His story hit me, right? Because he saved all his money for years, like 20 years. I think he was a vet. I think he was a vet. And they burned his business down. He lost everything. And I gave him $20. And, you know, Because it's not about black or white, man. You know, with those riots back then, the guy that punched a woman in the stomach and robbed her, you know what I'm talking about. But we become a country, identity politics is disgusting. And I feel it's racist for real. But virtue signalers love it because it makes them seem like they're so good. Man, people are people. Have a great night. Goodbye. Thanks. See ya. See you, Slayer. I don't know. How do you feel about that? I just think, man, back in my days in the military, there was no such thing, man. Nobody cared about that. We were part of a flight in the Air Force. Nobody ever said like your color, you know. Oh wait, this light went out. I'll turn this light on. Okay, and I think the world was a better place because of it. And now it's just like they're picking apart everything to make us hate each other, to be different. You know, like so. Like if I go out with a black woman and she's into Black Lives Matter, it tells me that she cares more about her race than she does about me. Like her identity matters more than it does about me. Because if I'm going to be in an interracial relationship, I don't want a woman that is going to think like her race is more important than us. Because like if I'm in an interracial relationship, it's all about us. You know. How long did you serve? 4 years. Yeah. I was in Bel. I had skate assignments. I can't say I was in the Gulf War or anything like that. I just did my time. I got lucky. You know, we do have a veteran in the chat that has actually been in a war. Respect to him. I got lucky with the whole situation. I definitely made out. I was part of a VEAP program where Veterans Education Assistance Program, which paid for my college. And I lucked out, man. But there are some people who didn't luck out. And they're in the chat. Shout out to Sticks. Yeah. And they need to push to get their VA benefits for sure. You know, I feel horrible about that. My son is going to the Air Force Reserves while in college. It's smart. Air Force, listen, Air Force, like, okay, forget about like what you think with the flying and all this. Air Force doesn't do anything except if there's a nuclear war. Everything around the Air Force is pretty much nuclear war, right? So pretty much you're not doing anything unless there's a nuclear war. You know, if you know, so you don't. It's they call it the chair force, but I mean everything around the Air Force basically is preparing for a nuclear war. That's it. I mean, that's pretty much it, really. You know, did you see the Satanic? Oh God, Olympic ceremony, a pale white horse, and trannies mocking the Last Supper of Jesus Christ. I like your hat. Get AliExpress for like $3. Von Dutch. The Olympics is official. I can't say that word. Sticks. That was sticks. I was like, it's like I'm just like not even shocked by any of it. It's like I don't know. It's gonna happen. I mean, when I saw like Kamala Harris with the people that she had in the White House. I was like, I guess this is the new norm. And I just kind of like say, what am I going to do? I can't do anything. It is what it is. I don't agree with it, but it's because sex has trumped religion. Sex has trumped religion in these days. Everything is about sex. You notice that? They may say it's about gender, this and that, but everything is revolved around sex. And I mean, everybody loves sex. Sex is great, but it's like that's not something that should really be discussed. Um, but gender and sex have taken over. Sex is an easy concept for anybody to get into because everybody loves sex. I mean, I don't know. Do you know anyone that doesn't like sex? So it's the new religion. Sex is the new religion. You know, truly, sex is the new religion, and that's why they could get away with it. Okay, let me put on some really. This is one of my favorite. Sex is more overseas. She, you could have her. She's all right, man. I mean, I don't. Just you have to understand. I live in Miami, and I don't want to brag because I mean, I would. My ex ripped up all the pictures and videos of all the beautiful women I've dated, and like I, I just would have never dated her in a million years. I have nothing against her. I like talking with her. I think, uh, she's great to talk with. I think she has a really nice personality. She's an attractive female, but it's not something someone I would have dated. This is one of the best bay rums right here. Mm, super strong. Their soaps aren't that good, but their aftershaves are really good. They have a really nice one called Thomas Two, TEW, really good summer fragrance. This is a bay rum called Black Ship Black Ship Grooming is the name of the company. Blackbeard, very good, mentholated, very mentholated aftershave. Very good, man. They make great aftershaves. Their soaps are No, but so like I know like a lot of guys go crazy over her. Um, you know, what do you want me to say? Um, and then Oda Jerks uh, had a nice picture of Dan with he wears women's perfumes. I can't have nothing to say. Has Kevin been around? Nah, I haven't seen Kevin. Um, I think Kevin is the dandy, the dandy guy that comes in here. Okay, first link, Phillips Norelco. Click it. Get those hairs out of your nose. Okay, and then we gotta do I gotta do a little sideburn because I have to get a haircut, but see, look. Okay, see that? You see how I trimmed it? It works. $20. It's always $20. And then you have the third attachment. You just twist it off, and then you look for the front. I think it says Phillips on there, so you know which is the front. And you go against the grain for your go against the grain, and that's it. And this is going. Hey, help me out. Click the link. You get this plus these 3 attachments, $20. I don't think so, Sticks. I guess he's enjoying the married life, as he should, as he should. Um, yeah, he should enjoy the married life. It's. I think it's great. I, she's a nice woman, and I think she's a good catch. She cooks, she cleans. I don't mean like that, but she's a good woman. Really, a very soft person. She really looks up to Kevin, and you have to find a woman that looks up to you. I mean, yeah, she looks up to Kevin. Good stuff, man. But you got to go to their Black Ship Grooming website. Whee! Put some stickers there. Yeah, she's a nice woman. She's a good woman. Um, she goes along like they're like in where was it Mexico. Hey, do the Cuddles Crew, and she was doing the Cuddles Crew. Like you need a woman that really respects you and looks up to you, and she does that. She does respect Kevin, and she looks up to Kevin. She finds him humorous, and if a woman doesn't like your jokes, she's not for you. Kevin's a very humorous guy. I mean, we know him as witty and clever, but he's very funny too. He has a very good personality. Shout out to my Iranian brother. He hates when I say that. Shout out to my Canadian brother. Okay, so he's Persian. He's Persian. Anush. Shout out to my Anush too. Anush shows up, but he doesn't show up 3 in the morning. So I found the cheaper version of these picks. Man, the other ones are never in stock. Never in stock. And so these are like an alternative. I should post a link in the comments. And so pretty much it's soft. Let me see if you can see. And I don't know about you. You need a woman who lets the man run the show, not a feminist. Feminists are destined to be miserable and alone. They are being fed by a lie by those who run the world. Yeah. Everybody has, at this point in time, everybody has the same rights. Uh, they're just pushing for more rights. You see how often white males are attacked, especially if they vote um, for a conservative like a Republican. And you see you, it, the white Democrat, the white Democrat voters that are male are kind of like cucked. I don't want to say it like that, but it's like their wife controls them. And I like, hold on, this is falling all over the place. I used to be a Democrat. Let's just pin the message. So I used to be a Democrat, as Sticks was, and I believed in democratic ideals, and I still believe in democratic ideals, or Democrat ideals, but it's just not the same party, man. They're progressive now. They're not in the middle. They're into the whole identity politics thing. And I think identity politics is evil. They know their place. I don't want to say it like that. Like, I guess I like a smart woman. I like Dee Dee was not an easy woman. She was a tough woman, but she was a righteous woman and she was a caring woman. Some people will think of Dee Dee as like a pushover. She was not a pushover. And I was watching a video the other day, and it reminded me of Dee Dee because as men we're hurt. we're hurt by women using us, this and that. And there's this not a lion, some kind of big cat, right? And there's a dog, and the lion is roaring, "Ah!" trying to scare the dog. And it was like a big black dog, right? But the dog just looked at, the big cat like, I care about you. I care about you. Like, look, and that was what Dee Dee was like. I was maybe just, from what happened with, the school and everything. I was hurt, and I was like, "F these, women. They're all hurtful." And she came in and just taught me that, you know, I'm not here to hurt you. I care about you. And that's it, man. It was like she used to give you that look in the eyes that she cares, and like, don't be afraid of me. And I think, man, that was like, holy shit, this woman is valuable. And I started buying her everything. I mean, I was like so happy, like I would roar, show my teeth, and she would just look at me like, I care about you, baby. So that was just like, I went out with her for 16 years. We were, together for 16 years. But that's what did it. She showed she cared about me. She understood that I was hurt. Um, and that all, I had like a lot of good women, but you see, that situation, it's like nobody really understands that situation, but it was just hurtful. It was, it was jealousy. It was hateful more than anything else. And you need somebody that will show you that they care, that they don't care if you make a lot of money. They don't care. Uh, they don't care. They just care about you. And so that changed my whole. I'm like, man, I honestly used to spend a lot of money on the kids too. I used to spend, dude, and her too. And I would buy her things for her classroom. And dude, these kids would come from third world countries, right? And they came with shoes, like the bottom of their shoes were like flapping around. And when I started buying kids shoes, and the principal even said to me, "Why are you buying all these kids shoes and this and that?" I'm like, because they need shoes. And Dee Dee was like that kind of person where she used to like always help people. And so I learned a lot from her, and it softened up my heart, for that whole time. I think I don't know. I think I have to carry it on, you know. But she softened up my heart to where, but she liked Trump. She didn't like progressive. She didn't like Kamala. She didn't like any of those candidates. She was a very she was very religious, and she believed in, you know, the the Bible, and she used to preach stories and, talk about it. She was obsessed with religion. The same women who say they don't need a man are the same ones who complain that they can't find a man. That's true. And the thing is, that same woman, you don't know who she is. She was like, she said she's so upset that she can't find a man, and she's pretty, that she wanted to, off herself, and she says it drove her so nuts. But she's a feminist, and it's like, that's what's holding you back. Nobody wants to be with somebody who's playing the victim all the time. That's what it is. Nobody wants a woman who's always playing the victim. She gave you your shoes away to the Haitian church. Dude, that's it. She was just like a giving person. Like, she didn't care about herself. She cared more about other people, you know? She didn't have any name brand, anything. She had a lot of money. She didn't buy anything really for herself except like health foods because she was like really into healthy eating and stuff like that. And then they settle for a man they can't can control just to realize the guy is not a real man. Yeah, and that's it with this other woman. She wants a man that she can control, that will agree with all her beliefs, and then she's not going to like him anymore, you know? But like, I was talking with one of my friends, you all know. She's a fragrance reviewer. I don't know how often she does, but she's like, "Oh, you want a pushover? I don't want a pushover." Dee Dee wasn't a pushover at all, man. She was very tough, but she was also very caring, was very positive, smiling, and she was very skeptical, but she also was very feminine. She was very feminine, and I like that. They settle for the emasculated male. The thing is, the emasculated male is the politically correct male. You can pick out Democrat males just by looking at them. It's fucked. There are features about them. Yeah. I think some people look at me and they think I'm a Democrat. Um, and I wouldn't say I'm a conservative, but I love Trump. I love Matt Gaetz. Matt Gaetz kind of pisses me off. I'll tell you who I really love, and a lot of people will say, I don't want to be sub to this guy. I love Marjorie Taylor Greene. She just says it like it is. And when she said about the eyelashes to Jasmine Crockett or whatever, I was like, yeah, it's not about being black. It's about those stupid eyelashes, man. It's like, dude, I would never date a woman with tattoos or those stupid eyelashes. Those stupid eyelashes are ridiculous. And there's pretty women I follow on Instagram that sometimes wear them. And it's like, I've seen them without the eyelashes and they look natural and they look pure. And they put the eyelashes in those fake eyelashes. It makes them look a little evil and like attention seeking. It's like tattoos are very attention seeking. The fake eyelashes are very attention seeking. But look at Marjorie Taylor Greene. She's not the most beautiful, attractive woman, but she's very natural, and you could sit down and talk with her and have an honest conversation. Why would he do that? What did you think about JD Vance? Nah, I don't think that was a good pick. Those things actually mess up your natural eyelashes. Yeah. Yeah. Now and that's another thing. He has a goatee. I'm like, I he's covering something up. There's something he's covering behind his hair on his face. Yeah, he's a phony. Yeah, I think he's a phony too. And he's not a redneck Appalachian. I like Vivek. I love Vivek. You know, Vivek is intelligent. He's really likable. Um, you know, he has a double chin, round face. Look at the pics of him before the beard. That's all he's hiding. Yeah. But that's what it is. A lot of guys they grow beards to cover up their double chin. And they'll say, "Oh, look at this guy. He's fat like me." But I'm like, "No, cuz I'm not covering up my double chin." You know? That's all it is well, you should lose weight, but I'm not losing weight. But yeah, eventually one day I'll get it like really motivated and I'll lose weight, this and that. But it just hasn't happened. Yeah. But yeah, I trust somebody that doesn't have hair on their face, you know. But I do like the congressman from Florida. what's his name? The black guy. I hate to say that, but I love him. I think he's really down to earth, and I would have liked for him, Byron Donalds. I would have liked for Byron Donalds to be the VP. I think he just has a. He's sure about himself. He says what he says with conviction, um, and he's honest. I like him. I have massive Wolverine sideburns. Sorry to disappoint you, Cuddles. Keep them groomed though. I've never seen you. Oh yeah, I did see you. I don't think. I think you had your face clean. Shit, man, you're. I know Kevin was like, this guy, he can't bench that much, this and that. And then when we saw you on the stream, I'm like, holy shit, Sticks is jacked. Sticks is jacked. You know? Yeah, dude. And it was tough, man. Working out was tough. And it was a religion that I really followed for like 15 years with eating the diet. The diet was crazy. It wasn't crazy, but I never ate sweets. I never ate sugar. Um, and I worked out every single day, pretty much 6 days a week. Women look at you more. You get a lot of attention. Like women stare at you when you're in good shape. Women stare at you. You know. Um, Sticks knows, and you know it's nice. It's nice, but it's like you have to be in the right frame of mind. And I do the virtual reality workouts. I do what I can. I don't really leave my house that much anymore like I used to. Like back then, we didn't really have the internet like we do now, and so I think I've become more anxious to go out. I'm not that anxious, but like more anxious to go out because I'm very comfortable here. My new religion is more. Oh, dude, you can have her. You can have her. She likes you, man. Yeah, you could. Better you than me. And she didn't want to let me on. I was like, you know what? Now you're an enemy. You don't want to let me on? My dominant arm is actually weaker than my left arm. I tend to carry things with my left arm, though. I shoot left handed. Oh. I had a rotator cuff surgery, and man, I had a lot of pain in my arm at one point where it was like overtaking my life with how much pain it gave me. And now my left arm is like when I could like really rotate it, but with this, there's a noise. I know you can't hear it, but yeah, dude. But you're jacked, man. It's great to be in that frame of mind. And sometimes things in life will get you down, and then you stop your whole pattern. And that's what happened to me. You know, I was in a pattern that I quit. And food. Then you start eating food, and you you become a different person. Because you have everything, and then you lose it, and then you realize a lot of things, and you know. But yeah, keep doing what you're doing, man. But I think eventually it just happens where things will get you down, and you'll stop, and you're just not into it anymore. You know, Negative things will happen in your life. But I kind of just like I kind of gave up, which maybe I didn't give up 100%, but I think sticking with the routine is good. And then just things in life just get you down, man. I don't want to make the stream boring. and depressing. I did stop for 7 years. Oh yeah, dude. Well, shit, man. That physique that you have, Sticks, takes years, man. That takes at least 8 9 years to get that physique. At least 8 9 years. I just fiddle with weights here and there in my room the past month or two. I'm 20 pounds lighter than I was. Oh, nice. Yeah, it takes time, man. It's not. It's everything takes time. That's. I know that's 8 9 years minimum of working out and eating well. I'd say probably more on the lines of 10 11 years. I see these people transform from like 350 pounds to like some fit 185-pound guy in a year. I'm like, I don't know how they do it, man. There's no way. There's no way. Things take time. But that's cool. You keep it up, man. Keep it up. Keep doing what you're doing. Damn, I'm tired of my phone keeps slipping. I never was overweight, just more muscular. I was always underweight. My whole life I was underweight. My whole life I was underweight. So it's a bad thing. I'm 20 pounds lighter. Nah. I was, and then I was never really fat until like, you know, but I was always a skinny kid. Uh, in the Air Force, I had a nice physique. And then, I was always into some kind of like karate or whatever, taekwondo. And then I started getting into weightlifting, and my dojo closed down. And it was in the same place. The dojo and the weightlifting was in the same place. So I knew those people and I would go there every day. And it was fun. It was it was like in the ghetto, as you say. But all those guys and me really got along. There were a couple guys that wanted to fight me, but my friends stuck up for me, and yeah, I worked out there for a long time, and then I went to a real gym. Like this gym was an old gym with old equipment with free weights. Muhammad Ali worked out there. Uh, has all the names on the wall. Like the walls are dirty. You could imagine it has Muhammad Ali's signature on there, but you know, uh, Angelo Dundee used to always be there. He used to train boxers. Angelo Dundee, he was always there. My dad used to work with Angelo Dundee as well too. My dad was a boxer in the army, but Angelo Dundee was there. It was sort of a hangout kind of place, that I grew up with. It was mostly a Jewish and Italian place, actually, and then all the Jewish and Italians moved out. But I made good friends there. I don't really keep in touch with them, but once in a while I'll run into them from in Publix or whatever, and we talk about the old days and how our journey went and the people that used to work out there. Hey, you remember this guy? Blah blah blah. But yeah, good old days. Welcome back. I'm back. Welcome back. Fernando, you're gonna get something's gonna hit you. Maybe you see a woman you really want. And then you're gonna be like, you know what? I gotta get in shape. Maybe you meet that woman that you really, really want, and you're like, okay, I'm gonna get in shape and ask her out. I mean, that kind of is motivation, you know, to get in shape. Like if you have a chance with a woman that likes you, but maybe um, you're not sure, and then you get in shape, and then all of a sudden things change when you get in shape. The way women look at you too. Women look at you different when you're in shape. They find you attractive. They start giving you the googly eyes. Yeah. But that's how it is. You find someone and you're like, "Oh, I don't think she would ever go out with me." And then she's kind of interested and she's really friendly with you. And then you're hanging out with her. And then it's like, oh shit, maybe I need to get in shape, and make her my girlfriend. Damn, this thing is driving me freaking nuts. I got a new one coming in the mail so it doesn't keep. Yeah. I had 88 people in here earlier. I know somebody says that, oh, you must be buying viewers. No, it just happens, man. It just happens when you stream like consistently. If you stream consistently, all of a sudden you're gonna get those spikes. But especially with the vertical videos, because YouTube sees this as a short. All my anti-feminist messages here and sent them to her. I'm an evil man. Well, one thing I learned about Margie is I was talking about a certain place in Florida, right, where there's a lot of Trump supporters, and where they drive golf carts around or whatever. And she goes, "Oh, I like that." I was like, "Oh, I didn't know that." So, but I mean, I still hold it against her. I don't want to get into her. She could get into me, but like she didn't know what the Washington Monument was. That was kind of like, are you serious? But I've had good conversations with her. I enjoy talking with her, but she doesn't want me on her stream, so don't get into it. Yeah, I enjoy talking with her. I mean, I don't, dude, come on. I don't look at these women as somebody I want to pick up or what do you call it? Like always tell them they're beautiful. Well, there's always someone out there recording and taking screenshots, but I think you take off your shirt, she will forget about that. Yeah, Sticks could take off his shirt. If I take off my shirt, I'll scare her. I'll scare her with my big kiloids on my chest. She'd be like, ugh. But Sticks takes off his shirt. He's fit, good looking face, knows how to speak well. Yeah, she's into you, but come on, let's be honest. YouTube isn't a place to really pick up women. Oh shit. Oh shit, I can't say that. I can't say it. Thick, you know what? That's gonna turn her on. If she watches this stream, I'm sure she watch everybody in this community watches everybody. It's kind of weird. But I don't like some people I don't really want to speak with, or I don't want them talking about me. Like Sweet Milk could talk bad about me. Not bad, but not Sweet Milk is honestly he's a very empathetic person. If he's a woman or a man, I don't know. He seems like an empathetic person. He's not a shit stirrer in any way. I think and he always tells me he likes George GZ. I like Margie because she just wants to have fun. Yeah, I like Margie, man. I think she's interesting. Um, I don't watch her. I unsubscribed, but I enjoy listening to her streams. I think Mr. Clean was trying to kind of dominate her and tell her what's right and what's wrong, and don't follow this person and don't follow. It's like, you know, I need a woman who wants to talk to me once or twice a week and sees me once a week, then disappear. Repeat the next week. I get vibes. Margie's the same way. Yeah, I think she is. Yeah, you don't want a woman on top of you. Hey, I saw you look at this. I saw you checking that woman out. Yeah, you don't want that. You don't want that. It's like it's annoying. It's like, and then you don't realize how you stare at women like at the grocery store. They're like, I saw you looking at that woman. I saw you looking at her. I'm like, shit, man. I mean, she ain't gonna go out with me. I'm just looking. Well, I'm not good enough. Like, yeah, I'm just looking. I have eyes. I like women. She ain't gonna go out with me. Maybe 20 years ago, but come on. But it gets annoying. It gets like stressful. Gives me anxiety. What's good, cuz? How you doing, Dubai? Everything good in Dubai? Shout out to Dubai, Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia has uh, what's it? Not prime minister. What is it called? A king? No, not a king. A prince. He kind of resembles Kevin. Very good looking dude. Kevin's a good looking guy. The girl was totally checking you out. Totally old GF comment in stores. Yeah, it's really hot. Oh, it's hot here too, man. It's not too hot in here. 76. Even if they were just helping me, she was always monitoring me and others. Yeah, because you're a good looking dude. You're a good looking dude. Women are going to check you out. I don't know if the women are really that pretty over there. Yeah, I don't know if the women are really pretty. Like Dee Dee, she didn't care. She didn't even mention it. For 16 years, she never mentioned if I looked at another woman or. But then other women will just like, they'll be watching you to see where your eyes go. It's like, I don't need that. I mean, Dee Dee was cool. She knows, hey, I'm not the prettiest woman in the world that you're not going to look at any other woman. And it's like, but then other women are like, if you like her, go talk to her. It's like, I don't want to talk to her. I'm happy with you. I like you. I'm very happy with you. But like, shit, come on. She was all right. Toxic girl. Yeah. Yeah. It sounded like a toxic woman. And some women, they can't help themselves where they're just like always like giving you a hard time. It did. It sucked though. A big old booty was walking in front of you, and you couldn't just take a quick glance because you knew you're watching. They are watching you. Yeah, you know, it's crazy, man. Yeah, it's like women are beautiful, man. I love looking at women. I mean, you look. The thing is, we used to have those bikini contests. You saw back in Fort Lauderdale back in the 90s, and it was fun. And it was like it gave you permission. You could be with your woman, but you're watching a bikini show, woman in bikini, and it's like it's okay because we love to look at other women. What they call though, and they had a hot wet t-shirt contest. So it was like you could be with your woman, but you went to this bar to go to watch the wet t-shirt contest. It's in our nature, man. But women won't understand that. They're very competitive with each other, man. Women are very competitive with each other, man. It's crazy. It reminds me of somebody else, but it's not a woman. You know what I'm talking about. I'm not going to mention his name on this stream, but like, yeah, women are very competitive. They're extremely competitive. Like Dee Dee, I never met any of Dee Dee's friends. Dee Dee kept all her friends away from me for 16 years. And then I saw them all at her funeral. But like I think it was a kind of a smart thing to do, to not introduce. She didn't introduce me to any of her friends, and I thought that was a pretty smart concept because I know I would have probably stared at some of her friends, and she would have been mad. So she never introduced me. I thought that was a very good concept. It was like, you know, other oh, meet my friend. And it's like, holy shit, man, she's fine. Oh, but Dee Dee never introduced me to any of her friends. It was a great concept, and I think it should be like standard where women don't introduce you to their friends. You know, true, a woman can be perfect to your eyes, but every other time she sees herself in the mirror, she will find a defect. Just because I don't feel like being around them, not because I check them out. No, but I just I think it destroys a relationship when a woman introduces you to her friend and the friend might be more your type, right? And then it's like, holy shit. Oh, you like that, huh? You know, she has a nice curvy butt and she has the curves like you like, and that milk chocolate skin or something, who knows? It's like, ah, yeah, just don't introduce, girls shouldn't introduce you to their friends. I am very introverted, man. Not so much personality wise, but I need alone time and space. That's why I'm a loser and on fragrance streams a lot. Well, I'm there with you, man. I consider myself a loser. Stupid thing, man. Can't wait to get the new one. I'm a loser too, so it's no big deal. But that's the thing. Women should introduce you to their friends. Anyway, let's see. Loser crew, Cuddles crew. I should call myself loser crew. That's okay. I'm not. I'm not. I don't object to that. I am kind of a loser, but I'm a happy loser. I'm not a. I'm a happy loser. I'm like. I don't know. I'm a content loser. I'm a content loser. And you're a content loser, but you're not a loser. You're in good shape. If you were around in the '90s, you would have been meeting all the women, getting all the phone numbers, this and that. Um, yeah, but in today's society, people have their phone and they have the internet, and they don't really have to leave. I'm doing nighttime skin stuff, and for some reason, I thought I heard you say, "What's up, Kay?" I turned around quickly, ready to hit the timeout button. Guess I heard wrong though. Yeah, she doesn't come here anymore. She doesn't come here anymore. I guess, I mean, I stream at 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. She doesn't come here, you know? So it is what it is. Oh man, I have nothing else to say. I'm glad you showed up, Sticks. You're not a loser. You're just part of today's society in 2024. Good looking, fit man. Probably born during the wrong time, and you have all the qualities to have a harem of women, but it is what it is. Many people like you, many women are I guess losers also. Very beautiful women who don't go out, that just watch the internet. I know I'm not a loser. I just like to be lonesome. I use a flip phone. Oh shit. Born at the wrong time, most likely accurate. Yeah, I think I wish I would have been born like 20 years earlier too. I think the 50s were a great time. And the 50s were a great time because the economy was great. It was after the war. There was a great national pride. Uh, I think, people take that wrong because it was before the civil rights era. But, I'm not even going to get into that. It's like ridiculous. Byron Donalds brought that up and they just keep beating him up over that. It's like, Yeah. Take care, everybody. Hey, Sticks, Fernando, and Sticks. Thanks for keeping the comments going. I appreciate it. Really appreciated hanging out with you guys 4 o'clock in the morning. No, 5 o'clock in the morning. Thanks a lot. Uh, it was freaking awesome, Sticks. Take care. Take care. Take care, Fernando. Peace out.